All right, so welcome back here on AdobeLive.com, live from OFF 2017. And
Hello.
for the next hour, we're going to be together with Victoria Ivaldy, who
Hello.
is known to some of you because she's been streaming with us from Paris a few weeks ago, a month ago, I don't know.
1 month and a half. Maybe,
One month and a half ago.
Or maybe two,
like
maybe two.
ages ago. So we're here live from the OFF Festival, which is an incredibly beautiful creativity conference here in Barcelona. It takes place yearly, and that's actually where we met the first time.
Yes,
last year,
last
right?
year.
Last
Yes.
year, and you were showing your portfolio.
Actually,
Yeah.
I was volunteer here, and I
Ah.
decided to show my portfolio, and I had been lucky
Okay.
to then correct with Paola Scher and
Yes.
Carl Sprague,
Yeah.
and after I have the opportunity to go to Paris.
Yeah. So there's a couple of things that I just want to remind everybody of. There is a contest, so if you want to swing over to adobelive.com, if you're not already here, there's a little tab down below me that says contest, and this is a way to get all the information you need for the current Take 10 contest. Basically, it's a contest where you have to take 10 images that we provide you and create an original design and submit it to us. So adobelive.com, below me somewhere here, there's a button for the contest. And also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the Creative Cloud YouTube channel, because this is actually the best way to know when we're live. Actually, when those of you who have subscribed probably got a little alert. Adobe Creative Cloud is live with Victoria Ivaldy just now. And so it's a very good way to know what's happening. We're streaming live. We're doing these 3-day streams about twice a month. And we're actually going to up that effort. We're going to make many more. Did you know that? Yeah,
No.
we're going to many more.
I didn't know.
And then, of course, in the second half of our time with Victoria, we're going to be looking at 2 portfolios that have been submitted to us in the past few days. And one of the designers or artists will be here with us live, and the other portfolio we'll be looking at here on Behance. So, Victoria, talk to us a little bit about you and your work, and introduce yourself to the chat for those of you who don't already know Victoria.
So first of all, I'm a French graphic designer. I'm actually studying in Barcelona, which is in Elisaba, which is a school of design and engineering of Barcelona. And I'm in the 4th year. I make like 3 years and a half of graphic design. I design a lot of supports of graphic design, but I specialize in editorial. I have a keen eye on editorial and art direction. So when I design, I like to approach my process in a playful way, making something with a ironic tone, something playful, and I accord a lot of importance to colors. That I think it's a fundamental tool for designers, for artists, for creative persons. And I think we don't realize the influence the colors can bring us from the way to wear, to the way of living, to the choice, and to communicate it. The most important.
So I have your Behance page here open, and maybe you want to go through some of your projects and go a little bit into detail. Maybe let's switch positions here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go here on this side, and you can take control of my screen.
Yeah. So this is my Behance. As I told you before, I like to make editorial projects, and I like to play with unconventional and colorful content. This is my website from my Behance, and since I'm little, I used to. Since I'm 10 years old, I am doing like collage. I'm gonna begin with this because it's gonna introduce myself from the way that I love to play with the colors, with the unconventional trends, and And this is my work. And when I was little, I used to cut all the magazine and get a lot of supports from the streets, collect them, and after making a lot of collage. This is all the some I put there. Well, you can see here. So from this, I'm gonna introduce you to a magazine that's it's really important to me because from this magazine I realized that I want to specialize in in editorial, and I made this last year. I presented also in the last Adobe. So it's an avant-garde and eccentric magazine I designed in my school, who looked to inspire women to differentiate from the rest of the society, to get inspired the people, more particularly the women or people who are fans of the culture and unconventional trends and eccentric things, to get out of the society, to inspire it. So I was like looking for breaking the boundaries, forward a lot of articles, photographies, and stories about artists, designers, and personalities who are inspired the society by presenting new styles, new movements, new positions, and that stuff. And that you can see, I like to play with the reticle, I like to play with the composition, and that's why I think my favorite discipline of graphic design is editorial, because I think it's the only discipline of graphic design that allows you to play with the composition, with the colors, with the photography, with the typography. It's like mixing all the.
But you know, like this editorial design is also very, very similar to your collage background, because
that's it.
I grew up in a design world where it was all collage. There was no computer. So
that's
basically
it.
you had to cut out the pieces and put them on paper, and also the photographs, place them by hand and everything. So it's very similar, and maybe that's why you feel more comfortable with editorial design, because of that passion you have for.
That's why I introduced you to this competence, because I didn't know at first that I will be graphic designer, but from the college I know that I had this discipline in my body since I'm little, without saying this. And during my free time, I used to make collage, and I encourage all the people to make more manual things, because I noticed that all the people, all the graphic designers, all the artists used to make works on the computer. And I think it's good to make manual things and to get out from the routine and make experiments and inspired from outside. No.
So this is all student work still?
Yes, this is all the students too. And we have an exercise like to make to choose a team, to develop the team, to make the conceptualization, to make the idea, and after to develop a magazine and a catalog. So I'm gonna show you the catalog, which it's the same proposition, like positioned to European fashion and freedom. Excuse me, and. This is the collage I showed you before that I actually made this collage for the cover, and after we will see for the back cover of the catalog. And this is a different layout, like it's different way of working, designing a catalog or designing a magazine. That's what I show the past Adobe Live. I make magazine and after a catalog. So I think I wanted to use like powerful photographies from photographers, modern photographers and contemporary photographers. So it's very important for me to make a variable format and to play it with the white too.
Yes, people mentioned there's a lot of white space.
Yes. Um, Now, I want to introduce you to a project I uploaded yesterday, which is the brand identity. It's a university project because I'm only 22 years old, so I'm not working for the moment, maybe first year. And this is the brand identity of a festival, of a center of art in Finland, in Viti, at 45 minutes from Helsinki, I think so. So the purpose was to design a graphic system, and this is very important. I want to explain you that graphic system I only designed this year, and graphic system is to transmit the values, defining some procedures, some rules, and follow these rules. For example, we're gonna see that. I made this project with a friend of mine, which is Sonia Sanchez. I recommend you to show the profile. She makes like some editorial stuff, and we made the work together. And that's what we do, is to inspire from the nature, because the nature in Finland, it's very important. And you will see that the city Viti, it's very lost in the nature, and it's very important the propagation of the light, the importation, and what's going on in the interior and in the exterior of the space. So how can we value this? How can we transmit this for a center of design? So we part from the prism, which is a triangular elements. Who the effect is to propagate the lights. So we're part of an object, which is this object, and after we applied rules. For example, we create a reticle, which is made from little triangulars, that it's our center based, okay? And after we decided to make procedures to define its rules and procedures that we're gonna follow in all the projects. Why it's important to make a system graphic? Because we can make a lot of different supports, but following the same identity. Okay, following the central object, like it's the triangle, and from the triangle it's gonna propagate. And after, with the reticle, you can create a lot of objects. You know, it's a new graphic object. But if you can see, it's made with the reticle, with the small triangulars, and by erasing some rules, you can find it. So this is the signature applied to the space, applying this rule and this graphic system. This is the merchandising with the logo.
So how did you divide the project among you two?
Divide?
Yes, you said you did it in collaboration.
Yeah, I did the collaboration with Sonia Sanchez, and divide.
Yes, what I mean.
The process of working.
Yes.
That I told you before. We were like investigating a lot about what is this festival, about the contextualization.
The question is more like how did you do something that she didn't do? Like did you see what I mean?
How we divide?
Yes.
So we defined the system together to make the conceptualization and that. After we made, Sonia made like some patron and some stuff. After we defined together the norms, we made a lot of how do you say, tests and some stuff, and. After Sonia and me made the merchandising together, Sonia made the poster for the advertising, which are these ones. She made very beautiful patterns, like she plays a lot, and I made the pictograms, and she made all the graphing system. And that I don't told before is that in each stations you have a color palette. Inspiring from the nature. Here, inspiring from the nature. Where is it, the nature? Here, I think. Yeah. So,
Oh,
for
okay.
example, if the festival is in summer, we're gonna use this palette of colors, which are the colors of the nature during the summer. Because in Finland, there is a lot of contrast of color in depending on the station. You have a lot of contrast. It's being like the color of the trees during the summer. It's very different, like the snow and this stuff. So. At the top, Sonia made all the websites, the catalog, and me I made all the signage and the merchandising. We've been generating some a lot of together, no? And this is how you can see. All I told you before, all the combination difference that you can bring with a system. It's important to make a graphic system because, like you think that when you define rules and procedures, you think that it's gonna stop you, that's gonna close you, but no, because at least you have a lot of combination different that you can do and some stuff.
Yeah, I think grid systems are really the base of continuity. If you're making a one-off piece of design, a grid system is not that important. But if it's a series of things, like for example this series of pictograms, it's very important to have a base that you can follow.
The pictograms, I don't know if the pictograms too follow the rules like the right cycle and some stuff like that.
Oh yes, nice pictograms here. Yes.
That's it. Okay. So now I'm gonna speak about another project, a university project, that was to make the brand identity of a restaurant that we conceptualized the idea. It's a restaurant that you can get a food experience by heating sensations. Like you don't choose first the elements you want to heat, you heat the sensations. So how each element is related to a sensation, and each sensation is related to an emotion. For example, what you gonna feel today? I'm gonna feel erotic. So heat. How do you say the heat? I don't know the word of the
Pepper.
The berenjena, l'aubergine.
Just what? Aubergine. It's called eggplant.
Eggplant with a sugar sauce, no? More erotic, or with ginger, or something like that. So that I think about this project, it's to make a menu related to a periodic table. For example, you have you choose first how do you want to feel, and the color palette is made with color-based emotion. For example, red dynamics, purple erotics, green healthy, and after you choose the elements you want to heat, and there is the possibility to combine with another like a periodic table, no? So in this project I worked a lot with art direction, with colors, with emotion, and how can we transmit this emotion by the design, the graphic design, no? So I made.
So this is a project from this year?
No, from past year.
Okay.
From this year, it's the graphic system.
Okay.
And I made a lot of advertising too, but it was more like a small project and more extensive, so not so much developed. So it was important to make a good composition and to play with the food and to play with the colors to transmit this stuff. Well, this is my kind of sketchbook.
Your sketchbook, yes.
Yeah.
But that, no, it's always nice to see people's sketchbooks because they
Yeah.
don't. It shows how you get to your ideas.
Okay. This is another project I made this year with 2 interior design and 2 graphic design, 2 product design. I was the graphic designer, and we develop, well, the product designers, we make together the idea, but the product designer make this product, which can be adapted both for humans and for pets.
Okay.
It's a modular product that can be folded and something like that to be different position. Okay. So me, I made all the cooperative catalog, all the branding and the signage. So the photographies, some I made. So you can make different proposition. And this is the cooperative catalog with the logo. The logo is to show like the versatility, the modularity of the project, mixing 2 complete form of the cat and the dog. And this cloth in Catalan, it's like the shell. How do you sell the shell?
Oh yes, the shell.
Yes, the shellfish. So I don't know if it's shellfish or not. And so this was the idea of of the shell, like clothing in a shell. I also made the cooperative identity. This is the book. In Elisaba, in my school, it's very important to make like a lot of research to conceptualize the project, to understand very well, make a brainstorming, understand very well the value to transmit, and I think it's the very important part before to design, to know very well what do you want to transmit and what are the values, how it's gonna differentiate from the competence, no? Competence. I made a lot of factor. This is the mood board, quite changing. And this is the branding applied to the space, to the product, like the, how do you say, the etiquette?
The tags.
Tags for the product. This is all the pictograms that I applied to the space because the interior design had it to design a space to promotionate the product, a space where you can play with the cat, but when you can sell the product. Hi.
We're live. Sorry.
So part of the system, I made like forms for the shaders. I made acetate, aluminium, black structure to indicate the shaders and the dates of the things. This is the signage, the infography, the graphic applied to the space to orientative and the pictograms in the entry for the rules and the procediments.
Did you have like a grid system as well to create all of these?
This is not a system. This is not a system. No, it's an identity. It's different. Why? Because
no, but for the pictograms and everything.
I followed the identity, but it wasn't a system with the rules to follow. For example, the difference between the other one is that the other one, for example, always you have to have the same distance between the elements. You don't have to make different formats. But here it's an identity, so if I want, I can make triangles more big or less big, something like that, no?
No, I meant if you had like to draw the logos.
Yeah,
like, did you have like a reticulo?
Yeah. Yes. I always work with reticle, but I don't follow too much. For example, as this one I follow at the key, no? But this one, no. I follow the identity, but not the. Okay, I speak about another project.
Yes, please, yes.
Yeah. Well, maybe Surf magazine, which is a editorial project that I made in the school too. I hope with impatient to work by myself or to work in same in country, but well, this was like a free layout from my country, but that we had to design another time, like because it was very full of contents, full of information, and maybe the typography don't very good at the epoch, not good result. So I made the illustration. This is elements of of the nature from my country, west side. The name is Osogor. Land is the department. Bye. And I play with powerful and minimalist photographies. This was a project from 2 years, so I see some years of typography, but but this is good. Significate that
You have made progress.
Progress. I don't know, but I can correct my errors and I practice.
Yes.
Progress, yes, I made, but I don't say that I'm good too either.
So what's your plan? Are you gonna finish this year with your school?
I'm
Yes?
gonna finish this year, and I'm gonna make the last project of of my school, which is gonna be a magazine. I'm gonna make a magazine. The name is Monography, and it's gonna have like unconventional content for the woman to apply to the current society. But each number gonna have contents of only color. Each number only a color. And me, I'm gonna design the red numero.
Okay.
And if you want, I create Instagram just to follow my process.
Okay. I think I have your.
Yeah.
This is your Instagram here.
This is my Instagram. Yes, my new Instagram, professional Instagram. That if you want to follow me, I'm gonna upload some of my project. But the other one, I'm just gonna put the image and the contents that's gonna be in my magazine. That's it. Yeah. But all the photos not are mine.
Ah, okay.
In this one, it's mine. When I make a photography, I put like Victoria Ivaldy or something like that. But this is all the contents is gonna contain in my magazine.
Ah, okay.
I'm just working in since 1 week, so
Okay, so it's all new.
Yeah, it's very all new. So for the moment, I'm in the type of conceptualizing and all the stuff. But in 1 month, I think I'm gonna upload a lot of image and something like that. If you want to follow my process, and maybe in 2 months get
So
some
there's this
editorial.
question, of course, like when you get images, do you? Of course, there could be copyright infringements, things like that. But since you're a student, and it's not projects for how can I say?
The true.
Yeah.
No.
Since they're not real projects, it's.
No.
But as you can see, like Victoria always mentions that which images are hers, which aren't. So
Yeah, that's it.
I think that's the way to do it when you're a student.
Yeah, and one thing I want to last with is that during my free time I used to make photographies, and this is my website, photographies, and maybe the last year I'm gonna travel and make a photographic project maybe. If you follow me.
An ad.
Yes.
Just say continue. Whoa. What was that?
So as you can.
Nice photography too.
Thank you.
Where is this on? Ah, Tumblr, yes, of course.
Yeah. And after my travel is quite a bit different, but I liked portraits to capture the expression of the people, and that's that. Voilà.
All right, so why don't we start with looking at some portfolios?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
so let's move here again. And let me just see here. That's that's Pierrick. Pierrick? Yes. Hello. Welcome. Nice to meet
Hello,
you.
Victoria.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you're
Where-
from Paris?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
So,
You're
And-
from Paris?
From
too?
southwest of France.
Okay, yes.
Osogor.
but we're going to be speaking English because people here on AdobeLive.com want English, of
I
course.
try.
Yes.
I promise
So
I
come
try.
in the middle.
Yes.
And I think the best way to start is for you to introduce yourself to our audience here, and so we get to know a little bit who you are.
I'm the co-founder of Studio River. It's my studio in Paris. I work for many for brand. You know?
Brands.
PSG, Clarins, MUM, L'Oréal. We do motion design, and brand content for Facebook, Twitter, and other things.
Yes.
And what?
So what was your company called?
Studio River.
Do you have a website?
Yes,
Do you
Studio
want
River.
to, what do you want to put it there?
Yep.
No.
No.
That's my
Yeah,
Italian
this
keyboard.
is different.
Now.
I'll do it. Studio Rive.
Since how many time you have the studio?
1 year, 1.5 year.
Half
1
year.
year, yeah.
Ah, it's all new. No?
Yes.
And what do you study? What is your background?
I'm motion freelance.
Motion frames?
Motion designer for 7 years.
Yeah. 7 years.
Yes, in 2 years in agence in Paris, and 5 years in France.
Ah, okay.
And now I have my studio with my partner Kevin Norian.
You work with 3D
Oh, he's
too,
here?
or only animation and motion?
2D, 3D.
Okay.
All right. So let's see some of your work.
Your realization. Your last work is How Enough, and it's a full 3D and 2D work. We win recently a platinum winner in News Award
Oh, nice.
for this one.
Maybe put here.
I know you. Like last year. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Ah, okay. So
last year.
this last year.
Yes.
Okay. So last year was your partner,
Yes.
and now it's
And
you.
now it's me.
All right.
But he speaks English better.
No, don't worry.
Les avancées technologiques au profit
I don't speak very good English as well.
Better as me.
Last year. Okay.
production.
Is there a sound here?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe
Les hommes ont exploité, épuisé les sols et les fonds marins. Bientôt,
don't worry.
il ne restera plus rien. Les avancées technologiques. La consommation d'énergie va devenir la préoccupation majeure
Wow.
de tous les foyers. Voyons
Mixing a lot of techniques for create a lot of universe.
So when you say mixing a lot of techniques, what techniques are you mixing, for example?
Full 3D compositing and 2D. I try, but it's very hard for me to speak English.
No worries. Yes, very nice 3D. Is it-
rejoindre Triforce, c'est devenir entrepreneur. S'associer à la puissance d'un modèle.
Ah, this is your reel?
No,
No, okay, no.
Full 3D.
Ambition professionnelle. C'est disposer d'un portail dédié. à
No,
notre
I mean,
métier.
is this your reel or is this just this
No,
one video?
it's only one video.
Okay.
It's for one client.
L'ensemble de votre activité commerciale. À notre plan, sa vraie
Let's see if there's any questions. Well, people say it looks very good. Amazing motion graphic. This is so cool.
Thank you.
All right. And by looking at your portfolio, if I go back here to, which was it, this one? Yes. No, wait, where was it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is your own personal portfolio?
It's mixed.
Mixed?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Because now I have no time for do my own stuff,
Okay.
own work. No, it's only the studio work.
Is there any particular things that you want to highlight?
Maybe this one. It's for the same client.
Okay.
Where you can make this? When?
When? Last year.
Bah, okay.
It's
And how much in your studio are you?
4. No,
All motion graphic or
No.
designers too?
we have two traditional motion graphics. Just an I don't.
Just
Traditional.
Traditional?
Traditional.
Yes.
Mhm.
And you have my partner and me for,
Okay.
For
okay,
3D.
this is nice. Me, I don't do motion graphics, so I think you're a lot better than me. I think it's very nice, but maybe you can explain more the process or put more frames to understand the project. Or
Yeah.
more
Yes.
legends, because I don't try to understand the
For
stuff.
the next project,
Yeah.
you see before,
Yeah,
we make a full making of, very complete,
yeah.
for just for that.
And I wanted to tell you that the project before is very good made. You are very interesting working, but you have a lot of different styles.
Yes.
And maybe for the next project you have to make more coherence.
Yes.
Because a few times we're gonna relate the brand to for example the first frames, but after it's really different. For example, when you have a lot of white and a lot of we're gonna say computer style, before you have a template very dark and very, and so be careful with this because you have to make very coherent things, no? Maybe I think okay, this is nice.
That's what Victoria is saying is it's very important in online portfolios to have descriptions,
Yes.
because if I'm a possible client and I come to your portfolio or website, I see you do great stuff, but I also want to know a little bit about how you
do this.
Not how you made it, but what your ideation process.
Yes,
you know
I
what I mean?
understand. Yes, I understand.
How you decided on the color palette, or why did you use that specific style? Not how you did it. That
Yes.
doesn't matter.
Just a reflection.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
me, I think more description about the brand abroad. For example, you don't choose the blue because you like the blue. You choose the blue to transmit some values
Yes.
of the brand and that. And me, for example, I don't understand. And if I'm English and I don't speak French, I don't understand this stuff. So maybe explain, we designed this stuff for a company of Treeforce that is, why the blue, why the stuff. This is a frame for explaining the architecture and this stuff, no? But because I know this is things of architecture, but what are these lines? What are explaining this? What are you doing this, for example? The lines and that stuff. It's for explaining
No, if you look the video,
Yeah?
you understand it's more for view the object in the house. And he made this line for see the infrastructure.
Okay.
It's basically stills, yes, from the
Okay,
video.
okay. But it's really, really nice conceptualization.
Yeah.
And maybe it's one thing I can advise to you. it's to make a more attractive background. For example, all the time you use like a gray or something like that. Maybe you can put maybe not a color, but something more clear or something not gray. You know, more. I don't know how to say, but
that's how
more
it is
attractive.
in the video. Yeah.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
The gray.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
all part of the video.
yes.
Yeah, but I talked about the video, the background
okay.
of the video, like the background. No, this is
For
like
this
the
video,
sol.
it's the white background. It I try
Gray.
to explain this. It's really, enfin c'est voulu. C'est
The gray, it's for the brand.
yes, yes.
Do you have another project that you
Yes,
want to highlight?
look, L'Oréal Beautiful, maybe
Where?
Nice.
this one. It's made with
You
my
made
partner.
the illustration too?
No, the illustration, it's made by Ophélie. It's your illustrator.
Nice. Good work.
Let me just.
And you make the frame in this project? What do you
Yeah.
make? The montage.
For this project, with my partner, he made the concepts,
Yeah.
full concept, full narration, and the direction artist, art director
Okay.
in this. And we made full of frame
Let's
in this
put
project.
this. I think I closed the tab. Let's see. Look at the video.
L'Oréal
I
has
think
chosen a unique
your
strategy.
colleague showed this last year.
Yes.
Is that possible?
Yes.
Wow.
Universalization means globalization that respects differences. Differences in
Oh,
designs,
really nice.
needs and traditions. L'Oréal is driven by this vision of the world. To make sure it is as close and responsive to consumers as possible, L'Oréal has organized the worldwide market.
We don't hear
into
the
eight
audio, of
strategic
course.
regions.
You know it by heart.
Skin
Yes.
and hair types,
You go in your head.
climate, cultures, and beauty routines.
Wow. Nice words.
To invent the beauty of tomorrow in all its infinite diversity, L'Oréal
I like
draws on
this
its research
plan
and innovation,
when you.
which is organized around a strong nerve center in France and 5 regional hubs. These hubs carefully analyze consumer expectations and gain a sharp understanding of their
No,
environment.
it got rims and
boost
that's
science,
nice. It's right.
innovation.
Yeah, it's good.
Thanks to the group's research expertise, the hubs adapt and develop winning formulas for their local markets. The formulas provide inspiration for other hubs and so help to accelerate innovation all over the globe to offer tailor-made beauty and meet the aspirations of consumers in every part of the world.
All right. Very nice.
Right, very nice.
And yeah, and here you have some explanation, like who did it, but again,
Yes.
like
Again,
my
yeah.
my heartfelt advice is to really like, because some people will also look at it without looking at the video, you know, just to get an idea.
Yeah.
Because
You're right.
really the time is the essence, and if I get like basic information very quickly, that will help me.
Yes.
And then you like pique my curiosity and things like that. All right. Well, thank you so much for. Is there
thank
one
you.
thing
You're welcome.
one thing that you want to
No.
show us still?
We have many,
Let's
many
go.
other projects.
Many others. Let me see.
What
Let-
is this?
This is the studio reel, showreel. It's our,
What is
our
showreel?
showreel.
Okay. Let's finish with your show
It's a
reel then.
compilation of
Wow.
our
Okay.
This
This
is
is
made for
Cinema
clients.
4D, no?
Yes,
Cinema 4D.
yes.
Wow.
This is short.
This you made too?
And After
Yes.
Effects.
Wow. This is really nice. This is the same style of illustration.
No, it's all of their works together. Yes.
But okay. Showreel, I didn't understand. Nice. You don't need a lot of my advice, huh? Nice.
Yep, motion design. We had a few streams on motion design already, and I think we're going to do more in future, like with motion designers who actually create during the stream. Have you ever seen those that we do? Well, some of you have here on AdobeLive.com. Motion graphics and design is it's so inspiring to see things move, right?
It's our passion, and we love to make all things in movement, in motion.
Yeah.
And we create more
All right.
more things in futures.
Well,
Yeah, I
thank you.
respect a lot of the motion designer because there is a lot of work,
It's
working
really-
for.
So I'm looking forward to see you next year with
Yes,
your new show reel,
maybe.
right?
With,
Well, thank you so much for swinging by.
Next year I
And
Thank
improve my
you.
English.
We will be looking at one more portfolio, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
So thank you, and I'll be seeing you
Thank
right
you.
after the
Ciao,
the
thank
finish.
you.
Oh.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, Victoria. So we have one more portfolio to look at. That's
Yeah.
the portfolio by Joseph Patterson
In line, no?
in online. Yes.
Online.
But-
She's looking now.
Oh, is Joseph here?
It's a boy. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, let me see if I.
Can you send link on the motion designer, please?
Yes, I will do that very quickly. So I will go here and take that, copy, and put it in. I have so many tabs open. Victoria.
Joseph, hey.
I'm getting. Here's the link to Pierrick, and Joseph is here.
Yeah.
Joseph, yes, your portfolio. So let me see. Yes, so this is. So you actually already divided
Where
it.
do you come from?
Joseph, let me see, because we can't talk with Joseph directly. Graduating in May 2017. Well, that's next month. Wow.
Ooh.
So Joseph is a student too. He's studying. I don't get it.
he made-
Vancouver in Canada.
Okay,
no.
motion graphics,
Yes.
editorial,
So
branding.
Canada. Okay.
A lot of
awesome.
skills, eh?
Yes. So let's look at your portfolio. And I really like the way that you separated my finest work and other projects, because of course the first thing that I want to see is the finest work, and then if I have even more interest, then I would go over to the other projects.
Nice comments.
Yeah.
Mm.
So one thing that I would like to ask you, Joseph, is there any particular project that you would like us to? Oh, Joseph is in Kent, England. Okay, Kent, England.
Not Vancouver.
No, so basically he did something in Vancouver, but from Kent in England. Very nice. Okay, so here we are on your finest work. Okay, so I
Nice.
see a lot of very precise vector graphics. What project would you like to see, Victoria?
This one?
This one, the magazine, of
Yeah.
course. Tasteless
Well,
Space.
actually, I was looking to the illustration that I love the geometry and the stuff, the
Uh-huh.
repetition of
Yes.
the movement.
So
Oh,
basically,
nice.
yes, Tasteless Space. So very nice the way that you also describe the project here, a combined dissertation talking about place and place identity.
Nice.
That's the cover.
This is a
I'm
layout
guessing.
of 3 magazine of
Oh, it's a
illustration.
Oh, wait, you saw it? Oh. Would you see it?
Like it's a layout
Yes,
of 3
it's the 3 covers. The cover, okay, and then inside, I like the illustration style. That was for his dissertation, okay.
Nice.
Very nice use of the grid system.
Okay.
And this is actually a portfolio that Joseph created using Behance and Portfolio.
This is Behance portfolio. Okay.
Very nice, and
Yeah.
I like the continuity in it. I like the. This is maybe a bit imbalanced, maybe. But
Okay, nice.
very nice. Oh, that's a very long project.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, nice this.
Yes. So what school are you did you go to, Joseph, or are you going to, since you're graduating next month?
This is for your the dissertation.
Yes.
You said.
Let me go back here. So this let me just go back here to the finest work and let's see.
Okay.
Maybe a mobile app. Why not? And it's work in progress, March 2017. Shred navigation mobile app. Very good, Joseph, that you have always the
description.
description.
Yeah. Ah, nice.
Very nice
icon.
iconography.
Yes.
Oh, the University for the Creative Arts in Canterbury. Nice. Okay. Oh, some images are not loaded. Oh, they're loading now. Okay. Very cool way of representing it as well.
Yeah.
And back to top. Let's look at one last project. We just have a few more minutes, Joseph. So, oh, that's this one still.
Maybe I advise you to reduce the shadows in each mock-up. That I think it's too much bigger, too much important.
Down.
For example, in this mock-up, I advise you all to put less netity. How do you say?
Oh, like out of
netity.
focus a little bit, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
And after, here, the shadows is too much important, I think. It's too much generating. And in the magazine too, it was very important,
okay.
the shadows.
Yeah, not exaggerate artifacts. That's
Yeah.
That's a good point, Victoria.
And maybe in the magazine I show some errors of typography that I can show you. When you put the typography like this, always remember to let some space, because if it's touched the typography, you can have problems of legibility, and you have to be careful with this.
Here again, oh, nice. I like the pattern making here. Well, Joseph, what I can say is I wish you
Nice
the
mock-up.
best of luck for your dissertation, and since you're done next month,
Yeah.
the best of luck for the future. And and don't be a stranger here on AdobeLive.com. And Victoria, our time is almost over. So yes. So next
Okay.
year you will be out of school.
Now I will finish the school, but if you want to
Okay,
invite
all
me
right.
here,
Okay,
I
yeah.
will go.
Okay, all right, okay. So thank you, Victoria. Thank you for those of
Yeah,
you
thank
who
you
have
all the people.
been with us for the past hour. And thank you for those of you who have presented their portfolio. We'll be back in 5 minutes with our next guest. Let me just check very quickly here, of course, on the schedule. I'm going to stop it here. And our next guest, is Kelly Anderson with Michael Shez. They just finished the keynote, so they have interesting things to say. Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you to you.
And see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon.